Hello everyone and welcome back to some standard narrated game on my channel. Wow, what is this? I haven't done one of these in a little while, but we have one here today. Again, more of a UU-ish thing as I have been doing recently, but my opponent's team is, I don't know, I'm not sure what Hydreigon's doing, if it's in the OUs or what it's happening. I honestly have no idea. Apparently Fortress is OU, there's all these weird things going on. I don't know. We're just rolling with it, right? We're just trying some new stuff, and that's what we'll do. So, here we go, lead off with the Darmanitan, which is, of course, a Scarf set, which I should be able to do perfectly well against this so-called Bird Jesus. Now, if you ask me, I wouldn't really call Pidgeot the second coming of the feathered friends. I mean, he doesn't even have, like, arms to be crucified with. He's just got these flappity-flippity wings. He's a bit of a pushover in my mind, and, you know, we're going to take him on. Besides, there is a much superior Pidgeot in the world. His name is Smidgeot, and as you will remember from watching my videos, he is the king and champion of the world. So, let's just forget about Bird Jesus. He's not a factor. I'm bringing Fortress after you turning out, you know, thinking I can get up some easy hazards here. Pidgeot can't really threaten me, right, because it's a damn Pidgeot. And I decided to go for Volt Switch, you know, trying to get some momentum. And he actually switches out to Nidoking, predicting that, so that was nice. Really put him in a good position, but puts me in a terrible one, because I really don't have anything I want to switch in to take a hit from the Nidoking. So I'm kind of screwed. I'm going to have to stay in, take the sturdy hit, and go for the Gyro Ball, get as much damage as I possibly can, and that's what happens. Now, really, no reason for me to switch. He could potentially switch up his moves as well, which would force me into a horrible situation if I were to switch into something that was, you know, say, weak to Earth Power, and he went for that. But he ends up just going for the Flamethrower again. Also, he has Tailwind up, so that was kind of sucky for me. I couldn't have switched anything in, taken a hit, and then, you know, being able to outspeed because he had that in the background. But I'm going to go into Meloetta, and I'm going to decide here that get off the Relic Song, turn myself around, smackety smack the Hydreigon in the backety back. And talking of the backety back, we're about to turn our back towards the Hydreigon with the new Meloetta form, who's going to yeah, just ignore that. That's fine. That's the back. Am I really getting a call in the middle of a narration? Let me deal with this. Hello?
Hello, NBZ. This is God.
Oh, ha ha, very funny. Trying to prank me in the middle of narration, are you? Can you please just put down the...
I don't think you heard me correctly. I said, this is God.
Alright, dude, you're really starting to creep me out now.
I was listening to the earlier part of this narration and heard that you said some nasty things about my favorite feathered friend, Bird Jesus.
Yes, I did, but, I mean, it's a shitty Pidgeot. Of course it doesn't do anything really well.
Now that's where you're wrong. Take a look at your screen again.
Whoa, wait a second. How is it still alive? How is it brave birding my Meloetta? I thought I used Hidden Power Ice to get... Oh my god. The Bird Jesus. It's not a lie. It's real. He killed Meloetta.
And that's not all.
What the fuck? How can he avoid 100% accurate U-turn? This is witchcraft. This isn't real.
Oh, it's very real. As real as me, God. And now Bird Jesus will sacrifice himself. Do you get it? Oh, haha, I'm so clever sometimes. Well, it's been nice talking to you. God out.
Okay. Bye, God. I guess we'll talk to you later. Just be sure to text me before you call next time, so I don't end up having to ruin my whole narration. Never mind. Let's leave the past behind. Let's rocket on into the future, and let's talk about the rest of the game. So, okay. Among Us came in, took the Will-O-Wisp, not the Will. Oh my god, I can't talk. This conversation with God has fried my brain. Took the Scald nicely. Unfortunately, I get burned, and though I do predict the switch into the Bouffalon, my foul play is going to do actually nothing because that apparently is affected by burn, which I didn't kind of realize until that moment. So I'm going to go into Empoleon, which I think can take a hit, but apparently Head Charge is just dumb. It's so dumb in the power department. It's absolutely, utterly ridiculous, and is for some reason able to two-hit KO my Penguin, which I will let you know I'm not too pleased by, to be perfectly honest. I'm thinking that thing is, oh god, it's too much to handle. So I'm going to go into Darmanitan. Now, the easy thing for me to do is to superpower and kill him. However, I know that he has multiple things that can come in and take the hit. but I really don't have a choice, right? You know, I'm going to have to force myself into the situation because that thing is going to be a pain in the ass otherwise, and I have to really go for it. And he ends up going to Nidoking, which is fine, because I can 2-hit KO with a superpower. The only problem is I'm now at -2 attack, -2 defense, and I am in a bit of a bad situation, especially if he has something that he can bring in and set up on me with. He goes into Metagross. Now, I was a little bit scared here as to whether he would carry the Pursuit or not, but I was thinking it was more likely he would have Bullet Punch, and maybe he would go for that, hoping to just score a kill without taking any damage whatsoever. But I go into my Among Us. Turns out he's running Rock Slide, which is interesting. I don't think I've really seen that much on Metagross, but it makes some degree of sense, especially with Talonflame running around this gen, that you would be maybe running that for the switch-ins, predicting that kind of thing. So now he ends up going for the Meteor Mash, which is perfectly okay. It means that I'm basically sacrificing my Among Us at this point. I can't really do too much with it. And after it goes down, the only things I have are my Dalmatian and my Swellow, which I can potentially win with, but it will take some strategy and some tactics and some knowledge, and that is what I'm trying to do in the end game. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Dalmatian, and I'm going to go for the U-turn on the Metagross, hoping that instead of going for the less accurate Rock Slide, he instead opts to go for the Earthquake, which would then allow me to get the free switch into Swellow, and then from there, I could U-turn once again on the Metagross, go back into Darmanitan, die, but it would mean that I would bring it down to a point at which I would be able to KO it, and then from that point Swellow should be able to KO the rest of his team, considering what he has left. So that's exactly what I do. U-turn once with Darmanitan, get it right and dodge the Earthquake, go back into him now, die to the Rock Slide, which I'm perfectly fine with, but at this point I have now whittled his Metagross down to a low enough HP range where my Swellow can come in, go for the Guts boosted, Poison boosted, Facade boosted Facade, and finish him off. And now his last remaining 2 Pokemon I should be able to clean up with, and I'm hoping and praying that Swellow will come through to me. You could say metaphorically that he is my own Bird Jesus, though I wouldn't want to infringe on God's copyright, if you know what I'm saying. Please don't sue me, God. So I go for the Facade on the Bouffalon, and I manage to take it out, which is fantastic. That thing's gone, and there's one more thing left to kill. It is, of course, the Mantine Wave Rider, and this thing is especially defensive as hell, but it doesn't have a good physical defense. However, it's at full health and has a lot of HP, but Swellow comes through, ladies and gentlemen. Who is the real Bird Jesus? If you're the real Bird Jesus, please stand up, and I expect Swellow to fly straight into the sky. Take that, God. Take that, my friend. I've just proven that Swellow is better than...
Don't push your luck, Sonny. I could drop a fucking thunderbolt on you right now.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should shut up. I think I will. Anyway, that was a Pokemon battle. Some strange things happened, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, if you did, and you'd like to see more of this stuff, then leave a like down below, please. I'd really appreciate it. I feel like I've gone through a bit of a harrowing, just traumatizing situation here, so that would be nice if you liked the video and also left me your feedback and all that good stuff, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.